Been ill since a little nigga when Diddy was still puffy, coming through riding on the pegs of a silver Huffy. One thing life taught me is don't never get comfy. That's when niggas ride by and push a wig back a gun behind. Fuck Trump and this motherfucking country. For the 3 generations they done turned into junkies. Ice lock us in the cage and treat our ass like a monkey. So a nigga straight fed up and tired of the fuckery, yo. This ain't the land of milk and honey. The money's bloody, our tummy's hungry, the friends we bury. Bullets flurry, corner stores and the chicken curry. Judge and jury, courtrooms and defense attorneys. Welcome everybody to the belly of the beast. See, it's a miracle if you make it out in one piece. So a nigga gotta stay war ready like a Humvee. Wrestle with reptiles, crocodile Dundee. See, you the type that like it gentrified with the white yuppies. I'm the type that chill with scummy with a black scully. So I'm public enemy like Chuck D. So you know it's fuck you if it's fuck me. Your shoes crummy, your clothes bummy, you look musty. Your bitch ugly, her toes crusty, her weave dusty. Your spine's putty, your heart's fluffy, you're not gully. My son's coming, my wives love me, my life lovely. I know the son hate me, I know the son love me. Oh, you mad? Glad that you thinking of me. Yeah, glad that you thinking of me. Oh, you mad? I'm just glad that you thinking of me. First I'm your buddy, now you yelling fuck me. Oh, you mad? Glad that you thinking of me. Yeah, glad that you thinking of me. Oh, you mad? I'm just glad that you.
He ain't have what it take, we just let him fake it. Now he live, giving out his dying declaration. Seen this once too many times, them niggas never make it. The situation ain't that big, but I'ma escalate it. We ain't buying all them lies, you selling desperately. They should've told you have a heart sold separately. Look, state your registry, never mind, cause we gon' give your name to whoever we got next in line. Look, and I got bars, it's like Scared Straight. He don't even look the same, he got a scared face. It's a shame we watch everybody fall around you. It's a one West world, it don't revolve around you. I'm even mad I even had to put this chalk around you. Think you a shark because them little niggas jaws around you. And if you do, I'ma kill a whale. You go against the brotherhood, might as well kill yourself. Shooters and rap about them souvenirs don't make you a shooter. If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you too, the feeling's mutual. Real nigga university, you ain't a student. If the general ain't authorize it, then he ain't approve it. Look, you better count the cost before you go to war. Oh, you mad? You remind me of a woman scorn. You a traitor in this final form, but we gon' hold this shit down, thus says the Lord.
I know the son hate me, I know the son love me. Oh, you mad? Glad that you thinking of me. Yeah, glad that you thinking of me. Oh, you mad? I'm just glad that you thinking of me. First I'm your buddy, now you yelling fuck me. Oh, you mad? Glad that you thinking of me. Yeah, glad that you thinking of me. Oh, you mad? I'm just glad that you.
Yo, yo.
The generals and captains asking what's happening and why I ain't rapping. I'm sick of these Jewish bastards and their predatorial tactics, and plus I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Hold on. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. I pop the trunk and then I pop you before I pop a pill and be sluggish in front of the general public. Fuck that, I'm a changed nigga. You're looking at the epitome of it. Got multiple, I'm honest and they still love it. You can bang this on the way home, on the way to your safe zone. I ain't living how they living, I give them something to hate on. I shedded a tear from my brother's mother, knowing she carried a solid nigga. It was an honor to carry her with him. Most High Christ. How you slaughtered a flock and you don't want beef. Coward building bunkers trying to duck heat. Man, that shit's so weak. Iron tuck is out of sight, but not out of reach. Know your men, count your sheep, they hunt our steps. You a blood-sucking freak. You're a fucking leech. You're a fucking sucker. We see canes on feet and them servants on horses. The road split, it's not a road trip. We deliver the orders. Focus on what's current. Turn my phone off, a view by the waters. Train my sons for warfare. Different love for my daughters. Empty cans with no substance. I'm free from all that fuck shit. Hair drop, denim on my brother's linen. Mexican dinners, I brought the bouquet from my Dominican woman. That's smooth apologies. Damn. Yeah. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Yeah. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Yeah. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Yeah. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Yeah. Yo, yo. The generals and captains asking what's happening and why I ain't rapping. I'm sick of these Jewish bastards and their predatorial tactics. And plus, I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Hold on. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. I pop the trunk and then I pop you before I pop a pill and be sluggish in front of the general public. Fuck that, I'm a changed nigga. You're looking at the epitome of it. Got multiple, I'm honest, and they still love it. You can bang this on the way home, on the way to your safe zone. I ain't living how they living, I give them something to hate on. I shedded a tear for my brother's mother, knowing she carried a solid nigga. It was an honor to carry her with him. Most high curse. How you slaughtered a flock and you don't want beef. Coward building bunkers trying to duck heat. Man, that shit's so weak. Iron tuck is out of sight, but not out of reach. Know your men, count your sheep, they hunt our steps. You a blood-sucking freak. You're a fucking leech. You're a fucking sucker. We see canes on feet and them servants on horses. The road split, it's not a road trip. We deliver the orders. Focus on what's current. Turn my phone off, a view by the waters. Train my sons for warfare. Different love for my daughters. Empty cans with no substance. I'm free from all that fuck shit. Hair drop, denim on my brother's linen. Mexican dinners, I brought the bouquet from my Dominican woman. That's smooth apologies. Damn. Yeah. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Yeah. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Yeah. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Yeah. I'm too rugged to sign a deal. Integrity locked and sealed. Yeah.
shoes off, so where you going? If you need space, then I understand that. But don't lie to my face where you stand at. You and I, we got some things that need to be discussed. Tell me why you wanna play with me and break my trust. Oh, you and I will never go see eye to eye. Looking for a reason why I even try. Seeming like you want me on some demon time. Starting arguments for like the millionth time. You ain't about to have me going out my mind. Going crazy, blowing up your fucking line. Looking through my phone and searching what you find. Everything confirming that you are mine. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Boy, come on. Hey, answer your phone. Answer your phone. Boy, come on. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Boy, come on. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Boy, come on. To be the wild, wild one. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Pick up, nigga. Answer your phone. Answer your phone. Come on. No.
Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, bitch, I done had enough. Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on sober. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, now these bitches, they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promise nigga this, promise nigga that. Want my ass to work and bring that paper back. Sharp, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. All these people drop like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up, I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get.
If you hate your job, don't bump that track. Shalom, y'all. Headquarters gonna be with us soon. I'm Captain Katazai, man. Shalom, everybody joining us tonight. Captain Zaryak in the house. Let me see. We got Brick City, Senzo. Who rocking with us tonight? Dashara, Judah, Said that beat is cold. Shout out to my man Omar. America is burning. You understand? Kanya. Let me see. Yeti 5 Thou Wow. Tony Estrada. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Who else is in here? We got John David. My brother Itazab. You sure as hell will quit. You know what I'm saying? My brother Shayathwan. Yaquataza. Yahawada in the house. King Denny. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to everybody joining us this evening. Phone lines going to be wide open. You could call us up. 917-779-9499. Racist extremists. Christians. Funded by the Southern Poverty Law Center. Ooh. Wee. Brothers and sisters. We are at the end. Still coming down off of the high of Passover. Passover was incredible. Big ups to Commander Gianna, Captain Yatazak, the entire crew out in Texas. Big ups to everybody who subscribed to Tribe Vibes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shalom, you have some Shabraka thumb.
Hey, you have some Shabraka. Can you hear me, Kat?
I can hear you loud and clear, El Capitan. Yo, who did your hair, bruv?
The baddest motherfucking hair braider on the earth. Her name is Zanaya out of Jersey. See, she got rough looking. Right.
Ooh, wee. Boy got stitched up. He got them stitch braids.
Yeah, to the side too. To the side.
Yeah, he got the pop smoke.
Fix that camera angle, man. Look at like half of my face off, man.
I think it's because you got to do that.
Yeah, I'm light skinned, man. Don't ever forget I'm light skinned.
Oh, Shaw with the braids too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We both light skinned. You know what I mean? We like.
Where you go, Shaw?
That part.
Yeah, there you go. We both light skinned.
Light skin, but I'm still a dark nigga. What is where you go, Shaw? Where you in the Bronx?
Now to this Dominican sister 3 blocks away from my house.
Colombian Dominican.
Wash.
Yeah.
Blow dry.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all out here fresh.
Fresh to death.
Shaw looked like he came from a bar mitzvah though.
No,
why would you say bar mitzvah, man? I hate Jews. Man. I hate the so-called Jew, man. Why would you say that bar mitzvah, man?
No, I had a job.
I hate the so-called Jew. I hate the so-called Jew.
I had a job interview. It was my 3rd interview for a criminal court here in New York City, working with young adults and mentoring them to find alternative to incarceration.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, Shabby out here doing big things, man.
Look at him. See,
well,
it was good, Cat.
Yeah, y'all a little dead, man. Cut us out. That was like the driest fucking intro I think I heard, man. You got to be amped up, man. Welcome to another edition of Cross the Line Radio with your hosts, Captains Tazaya, Kataza, Ashagapan, Ashaya Allah on the boards. That's what we're here to do. 10 p.m. midnight, taking all your questions. You can come in on the screen. You can call the number 917-779-9499. Racist extremists have been paying the Klan.
No, getting paid by the getting.
No, they've been paying the Klan, man. Don't mess up the intro. Come on. See that? I miss a week. Now I gotta get everybody back in order. You see that? Paying the damn Klan.
Just
think about that for a second, Kadazai.
Uh-huh.
So while they saying they're for blacks, Latinos, and civil rights and equal rights, they paying the Klan, who are white supremacists. You know what that sound like? That sound like the police force. That sound like the mayor. That sound like the president of the United States of America. It sounds like when we tell everybody that the white person at your job is a white supremacist, it sounds like ISUPK was right the whole time. That's what it sounds like to me, because how could the Southern Poverty Law Center, who prides themselves on being about everybody against racial discrimination. You know that when they started, that they so-called got their claim to fame from suing the Klan? Do you know that?
Cap had his coffee, man.
I didn't know. Well, that was a couple hours ago. But do you know that? Do you know that they got started? Can you chat GPT the foundation of the Southern Poverty Law Center? Just chat GPT. Phone lines open, man. Y'all can call. We can get busy all night.
We got someone on the phone.
I had some new oils, but the new oils was so good. Zakar bought one, and a brand new sister bought the other. I ain't even got a name for them.
Cat, you got to bring that forbidden back.
No, the company got to bring the ingredients back.
Yeah, we got to call them.
Yo, you know what else I can't make no more?
What?
I can't make my favorite Carl Gas Creations oil ever.
Platinum?
Nope. Blue.
No.
I can't make blue no more.
Blue is extinct?
I don't have any ingredients.
It's not.
You said who?
Cat, do you have any bottles left?
That's a markup if you do.
I got. So this 50% sale.
You're not supposed to say that live before I ask, Ashar.
I didn't hear what he said.
Exactly.
I didn't even hear what he said. So
do you have any bottles left?
Sale, so 2 people ordered blue. I don't know if I got any bottles left until I got to make and see if I can make these 2 last bottles of blue. I can't sell because so for those that don't know, I mix my oils. That's how I get ingredients to make them. So it's always banking on the ingredients being available. And right now, those ingredients for blue, the ingredients for so with blue being gone, Pipe Dream goes away. Because Pipe Dream, for those that don't know, Pipe Dream has, I'm gonna let y'all know a slight secret. Pipe Dream is the first 4 oils that I made mixed together. So Pipe Dream is actually 4th dimension, black, platinum, blue, 5 oils. Pipe Dream is 4th dimension original, platinum, blue, black, and give them some all mixed together. That's Pipe Dream.
So we can't have.
So now because you said what?
So there's no more Pipe Dream either.
Yes, I can't make because Pipe Dream goes away because blue goes away.
What about Black Opium?
No, I still got Black Opium.
All right, I'm about to start ordering some of that, so I got to reserve. This is crazy. My favorite fragrance. I was just telling somebody yesterday.
Listen, man.
Blue
is like my go-to,
bruh. Summertime, especially.
Yeah, and some about to come out, man. I'm trying.
Yeah,
listen,
I might have
to
one.
get a Latin red.
I might have one bottle of
I'm
blue.
not taking no more Judites. I'm only want a Latin red.
He said the quota's filled on the Southern Kingdom.
Yes, I'm going to the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
June.
When is it? When is the Puerto Rican Day Parade? When is it?
June something.
Whenever that is. You're gonna be. I'm gonna know Spanish like Jenna Hyman. Y'all see? Listen, hold on. Listen.
Jenna Hyman
Did y'all hear Jenna Hyman's intro?
What?
Jenna Hyman about to switch tribes. Like he speak that. Yo, when I be looking at him, I be looking at him like, yo, what the? Yo, even in class, this man said that there's a lizard. He said the lizard went on. So what island did he say the lizard was on? In the beginning of Jenna Hyman's class, when they asked him about the dinosaurs, remember they was asking about dinosaurs and extinct? Jenna Hyman knows everything. I'm convinced. I don't give a fuck what it is. Jenna Hyman is breaking down the lizards and names a lizard that can swim is only in some island that only he knows.
Galapagos.
What'd you say, Kadazai?
The Galapagos Islands.
Yes. Okay, now Kadazai was watching class. So
no, it wasn't. I knew that was
watching class. Jenna Hyman just knows everything, but I'm looking at this brother speak the intro and universal and I'm like, okay, when is he gonna switch to English? And he never switches to English. The whole intro is just all Spanish. I was so impressed by Jenna Hyman. I'm gonna learn Spanish the way every Judite man normally learn Spanish? How do most men learn? How do most Judite men learn Spanish? They get a Spanish. When you see that brother, when you see that black man start speaking that Spanish, you're gonna know how you learn that Spanish. But now where was it? What would I pick?
Huh?
So yeah, listen, as soon as I start talking about the Spanish, I lost all consciousness of what I was talking about. But a brother asked for the number. The number to call in is 917-779-9499. But yeah, so the oils go away. So I do it. So the only oil I got that brothers didn't buy is this one. Now Yatas are like this one. I like it too. The car bought the other one and the sister bought the other one. I don't have no names for them, so I will take name recommendations. My debar. Listen, I want to big up my brother. What you gonna say? You want to smell it? I want to big up my brother Madabar and his rib. Madabar don't really be on Facebook like that, so I could say it publicly because I just heard him. I just seen him type "Shalom, Lord in Christ." Let's give a big, strong round of applause for him and his rib beating that cancer. Y'all see that, and it was so good when Gentleman Hyman brought out an excellent point about how in here we fight everything to stay here. We don't keep it locked into ourselves. So Madabar and his rib. She just fighting that cancer, beating that cancer, man. So big up. That's my brother. You know, I named that nigga. You know, I named a lot of niggas. You know, Madabar is one of them ones. And I like that he's still here. You know, some cats, they don't be here. You know, Lord be with you, man.
Oh,
but shout out to Madabar.
Cap got on the big frames tonight. He feeling himself.
Yeah, listen, man.
Yeah, he ain't wearing the Morpheus.
Sometimes the shades do it to you. You know, I did a survey though, because I did a live stream in my car.
You did a poll?
And when I did the live stream, I switched between the Morpheus shades and these shades. And I'm gonna tell you, it was a toss-up. It was a toss-up between these and the Morpheus. Listen, man, I've
been telling Cap he gotta leave them baby shades alone, man.
Now it was a toss-up between the Morpheus shades, the Morpheus shades, it was almost like 50-50. You know what that means? That means I'm flying whatever I wear. That's what that means. That means I'm flying whatever I wear. Hey, can you get Psalms 55 and 20, please? Can somebody get Psalms? Shah, can you get Psalms 55 and 20? Grab that scripture for me, please, if you don't mind. Bubba Kashar.
55 and 20.
Psalms 55 and 20.
Ready, sir?
Yes.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 20.
Whoa, pause that. Malakwaf is a hater. Talk about I must be stopped. He's definitely a hater. Go ahead and read the Shagapon.
He have put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Mm-hmm.
He have broken his covenant.
When you think about that, right? We talking about, did you get the history? That's what you're supposed to be getting. Did you get the?
Yeah, I got it too.
Okay, but now will they hear you down there? Or is it better for Shah read it? No, I'm saying if it's easier for him to do it, I can have him do it. It's up to you. Say again? I bet. I want y'all to listen to the origin of the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Yeah, the volume changed. Whatever y'all did.
Yeah, because he had to switch me.
I switched it a little too soon.
Okay, no sweat. Good, you got it. I don't wear no damn Ray-Bans. Well, actually, them Ray-Ban ones, them is Ray-Bans. The Morpheus ones is Ray-Bans, actually. Go ahead.
Hold on, Con. This is from Wikipedia. The SPLC began a litigation strategy in the 1980s of filing civil suits for monetary damages on behalf of the victims of violence from the Ku Klux Klan.
What? Okay. No. Yeah. There you go. This is how you know. This is how the white man works. The white man works by making you believe that they're for you to only be against you. So the Southern Poverty Lawsuit starts out by filing suits against the Ku Klux Klan. That's why I read that scripture again.
Concert, Psalms 55 and 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Now, why did he decide to switch up? Because when the Southern Poverty Law Center decided to be against racial discrimination, doesn't that make black people feel like they would tell us, man? They would tell, especially us, like when General Hyman say Homeland Security came to my house, they came to my house, sat on my couch.
At my house.
They came to Shargapon's house. Now, they in there, they sitting there grilling me, and I'm supposed to be an extremist. They investigated me because I was supposedly an extremist terrorist. That's why they investigated me. And it's because of us being on the SPLC. Now, when you think about the history of ISUPK established in 1969, there has never been a criminal charge of violence against any race of people. It does not exist. You will not see it. You will not see no lynchings. You will not see no discrimination that requires us to be arrested. You won't see none of that. But how many stories, if we were to just do a Google search of Klan-related violent actions against black people, I wonder how many we would find. Somebody Google that for me. If somebody could just do a simple Google search since 1969, how many crimes, how many racial crimes have been committed by the Ku Klux Klan? I wonder, listen, I pay for my chat GPT. I pay a monthly fee for them bastards. Let me see if I can get some money about it. Let me see. I'm gonna ask this question myself. Since no, I don't need that.
No, actually, I might want to put it racially motivated.
Since 1969, how many crimes have been committed by the KKK? There's ChatGPT line. No government database tracks crimes that way. That's a lie.
Yep.
Federal Bureau don't publish a hate crime. Let me see. What we do know since 1969 order trackers is they say what we do know since 1969 documented KKK linked killings, minimum numbers. Organizations like the Anti-Defamation League tracks extremist murders. They show dozens of killings tied to KKK members since the 1970s. Examples: 1979 Greensboro Massacre, 5 killed. 1981 lynching of Michael McDonald. Multiple shootings, bombings, and murders throughout the 1980s and 2010s. These are confirmed cases, not a full total. Hundreds of violent incidents, conservative estimate. Now this is just since 1969. Thousands of hate incidents, broader context. Looking at U.S. hate crime data, thousands of hate crimes occur annually in the U.S. They claim only. See, that's what I don't like when they lie. When they say the KKK today versus historically, pre-1960 large scale, post-1969 they say smaller scale. You know it's bad when the FBI has indicted the SPLC for this. That's how you know that that's bad. So I just want to read that part. So now, do you have the article? And Kadazai, if you want to chime in, of course, you know you can chime in at any time.
Oh, okay. You juiced up right now.
Not really, man.
You got the juice now.
Oh, wait, do we got callers on the line?
You got one?
Yeah, bring the call on. Hey, no sweat, no, yo, show with that.
You need me to lock?
You can bring the caller on.
Show me how she right there.
614.
Yes.
614-607.
Mute and unmute him. Can y'all hear me?
614-607. You're on the air. You want to just come back to him later?
We want to test the lines. Did y'all test the lines by calling?
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. You calling on the phone?
Yep.
Yeah, well, 614 might be slow.
614-607.
614 fell asleep.
Well, hang up on him.
I just muted him. I'll mute him. There you go.
Yeah, you can hang up on him. He can call back. Like I said, the links is there. The phone lines y'all could call in. So when it comes to the Southern Poverty Law Center, can you read the rest of that scripture in Isaiah 55 and 20?
You mean Psalms 55?
Yeah.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
He hath broken his covenant.
Keep going.
Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Listen, man, there ain't nothing more smoother than when the white man come and say, we're not the racists, we're against racism. We hate them white people like you hate them. We don't want to discriminate. And then in the back door, yeah, we got these niggas good. They believe everything. They believe we hate y'all. Here go this $3. You know, they paid them $3 million.
Yep.
Paying them.
From what they found so far.
From what they found so far, they're paying them $3 million. Okay, run it down. Read it off. Count that off. Read that off. Ashaya Allah gonna read it off and tell y'all exactly what we got running down.
Desired salary, $3 million.
The SPLC secretly funneled $3 million in donor funds to violent racist extremist groups, the Ku Klux Klan.
Wait, pause it for a second, because I'm saying KKK, but it's more than the KKK. Like, they made sure they shared the wealth. So KKK is just one of them. Keep going.
The American Nazi Party,
Uh-huh.
the Aryan Nation,
Uh-huh.
the United Klans of America.
Some of these niggas is in the press. Go ahead. Keep going.
Unite the Right is the group that did the Charlottesville thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The National Alliance, the National Socialist Movement, Sadistic Souls Motorcycle Club, American Front. To hide the payments, SPLC allegedly opened bank accounts under fictitious entities to conceal the source and control of donor funds. Per the indictment, an SPLC field source was a member of the online leadership chat group that planned the 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, made racist postings under SPLC supervision, and helped coordinate transportation to the event. According to Cash Patel, they lied to their donors, vowing to dismantle violent extremist groups, and actually turned around and paid the leaders of these extremist groups, even utilizing funds to have these groups facilitate the commission of state and federal crimes.
You know what's crazy about that? You know who's the most locked up and most exonerated people? Black people. Locked up to meet their quota, exonerated. Hey, we sorry we locked you up for something you didn't do.
Some type of justice.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, yo. We got a caller on the line.
614-607.
You must got something heavy to say, man. Come on with it. Kadazai, can you call in so I can make sure it ain't just...
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you. Let me call.
I'm on the phone.
Wait, I'm gonna call in too. I'm gonna call him. We're gonna test it double.
Phone working.
Yeah, we're gonna test it again. Wait,
One more game.
7. I'm about to tell y'all right now if it works. We do due diligence up here. Just so y'all know, we do due diligence. Captain Cesario too. That's crazy work. Can you unmute me, man? Yeah, unmute me. Go ahead, talk. I can actually hear myself talking in my own Bluetooth. Kadazai, can you talk?
Yo.
Yeah, 614-607-9273. Can you talk? And you know how you know he's stupid? Because even if we couldn't hear him on the radio, me and Katazai would be able to hear him on the branded bridge line. Did he hang up?
Yes, he hung up.
Dumb nigga. Hey, you know, I'm sorry, Slacker. Is there anything else you want to add on this subject here? I'm talking to you now, Kadazar.
I turned my damn headphone volume too high. I thought, man, I had to switch back and forth. That was terrible. Yeah, just like with General Muhammad, I caught the end of the class, the very, very, very end. And when General Muhammad was, I did not hear the Galapagos Islands part, but when General Muhammad was talking about, you understand, like when it comes down to us feeding people, you know what I'm saying, and all the resources that they'll give to Christians, you understand, that are SA children, that they'll give to every other organization on earth, and the grants and the money and the programs that, you know what I'm saying, they utilize, you know what I mean, that they deny us. When here's what's crazy, right? Like all these clandestine organizations, they're the real hate groups. Like you know, George Bush Sr. got a glory. He's the one who passed, right? George Bush Sr. Everybody was all sad when he died.
Yeah.
When he passed, do y'all understand that he was the head of the CIA during the Iran-Contra scandal?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that he was instrumental in the detriment of our communities and neighborhoods with the crack epidemic?
Yeah.
Oliver North, I believe he's still alive, and he gonna die of old age in his bed. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you mean to tell me that flooding one specific group and demographic of people with controlled substance from another country, bringing it in our airplanes, and then operating and bringing in, you know, major distribution networks throughout the entire Americas, and then creating policies just to police this one particular group of people? You mean to tell me that that's not terrorism? You mean to tell me that's not
crazy
warfare? That's not Sluggy, sir?
I was gonna say what's crazy, and Nancy and Ronald Reagan. Can't forget them.
Just say no.
Just say no. While they're allowing the CIA to flood us in with the crack and the drugs and all that shit, they out there parading with Nancy and them talk about just say no. That is the white man.
There's a hate group. That sounds like an extremist group to me. That sounds like a hate group.
Mm-hmm.
That is chemical warfare. And that's not only chemical warfare that's just affecting one generation. What about crack babies?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What about the detriment that it did to the actual neighborhood? What about the infrastructure that it destroyed? What about the lives that it destroyed? What about how many people died in the drug trade? You know what I'm saying? What about, you understand, like my brothers, you know what I'm saying, that told me about how they lost their pops in the drug trade. You know what I'm saying? In the crack game. Like you got to realize, man, like that's the real hate group. But you got a problem with Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians coming together. You got a problem with Blacks, Latinos, and North American Indians coming together, celebrating the Lord's Pasch. You got a problem with us calling ourselves Jews. You know what I'm saying? Like you targeted Kyrie, you targeted Kanye, you targeted Nick Cannon. You know what I mean? But when it just so happens that the Ku Klux Klan could get targeted, now all of a sudden indictments go around. We start to find out who funding who, where the money moving, XYZ. Y'all are the real criminals. Commander Jenny not raising up criminals. He's taking people out of the criminal element that you created with your clandestine organizations and flooding the ghetto. He's taking us out of the elements so that we don't have to be products of our environment, because y'all put the product in our environment. Bars. I'm waking up. No coffee.
No, that's real talk. And I would like to see, like, what I wish we could see or find out what were they able to do with that money that they received. Like all them different organizations that you named, like what did they use it for? And then it ain't just money, because if they're giving them money, I guarantee you, if they go into the details, we're gonna find out maybe policies they put in place, rules, structures, code of conduct that they will conduct with us, against us rather. I would love to see where this goes. Like, this is a case that we need to follow, because Wakata's, you brought out you gave me so much ammunition because I forgot about the whole drug part in the 80s, because that's the same exact thing. You have the president of the United States, Ronald Reagan, Oliver North, the CIA, everybody's saying that they're against drugs, and we find out they were flooding the drugs while they telling us they were against drugs, and the Southern Poverty Law Center is doing the same thing. Now, take it to Christianity. As they present that Caesar Borgia to you, they enslave you with the same man that they say loves everybody. Just think about that. That's how diabolical the white man is. He presents to you a white Jesus, tells you that God loves everybody, and then that's the same God that they use to enslave you, imprison you, take away your family, take away your mama, take away your daddy, oppress you, take your culture away, your identity away. So you see how that works? For all my good Christians that say we should love everybody, you see how all of that is a parallel? From drugs to civil rights to religion, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And there ain't no getting around it. And when John 8:44, when Christ said, ye are of your father the devil, for all you uppity black people, Latino people that defend white people, you are the son of the devil. You are the sons and daughters of the devil because you do the devil's work. Because you know they wicked. I remember Kadazai taught me something one time. We was in Boston. We were in Boston, and this black woman is in front of us, and she's trying to defend that we should love our enemies. And Kadazai said something that I never forgot, and I always use this when somebody says this. And the black woman was saying, like, but didn't God say to love your enemy? And Kadazai said to that black woman, so you are saying they're our enemy. So it's not even that they don't recognize that the white man is our enemy, but what the white man put in us that is not in him, it is not in the white man to love his enemy. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that it is not in nowhere in the white man's vocabulary, in the white man's mentality, in his spirituality, there's nowhere in his philosophy that tells him to love his enemy. So you got to ask yourself, well, why do I have that in me? Like, why do I have in me that I have to love my enemy when the white man doesn't even? The white man that gave me white Jesus that don't love his enemy, why do I love my enemy? Anybody want to take a guess why we love our enemy? It's not a complicated answer.
Christianity.
That's true. And you know what else?
White Jesus.
That's Christianity too. What else? Is fear of the white man. When I say black people, Latino people, you are afraid of the white man. You're so afraid of the white man that when we're not afraid, you're more afraid. Like when I say you're more afraid, the most gangsterous niggas on the planet will battle me about loving the white man. I don't care who it is. My good brother Wack 100, man, when me and his brother first came in contact with each other, when I would bring up that white man, oh, you can't hate that white man, boy. But let a nigga get out of line. Oh, we exposing that nigga. And that's my nigga right there. Like Wack 100 certified nigga like this, son. When I go and do debates and I be around these so-called thug ass niggas, I bring up the white man. And them niggas ain't thugs no more. Niggas is only thugs with each other. That Pooh Shiesty nigga, if Gucci Mane was motherfucking, give me a white rapper. Give me any white rapper.
Eminem?
No, worse. If Gucci Mane was Justin Bieber, Pooh Shiesty would not roll to Justin Bieber's studio and put a gun on him to get out of his contract. He wouldn't do that to Justin Bieber. He did that to Gucci Mane because we have no problem being evil to our own. We have no problem getting street justice from our own. Because in his mind, he's getting street justice. In his mind, Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty mind, which is a straight crash out, daddy is a piece of shit. His Pooh Shiesty daddy and mama are pieces of shit. His daddy went with him. His daddy went with him. Daddy didn't stop them or none of that. But they have no problem getting street justice against one of us. But they would never think to get street justice against the white man. They would never do it because all of them fear the white man. And ISUPK, this is the only place I know that we don't fear the white man. We don't fear Africans. You know what I hate, sidebar? I hate when you funky ass Israelite niggas call me talking about how you know that their brother wasn't part of the diaspora, man. Y'all kicked him out the Passover. He might have been part of the diaspora. Man, fuck them Africans too, man. I ain't never said F Americans and them same funky ass Israelites call me and say, yo, man, why you say F the Americans? You know, we part of the diaspora. We in America, man. That could have been an Israelite you was talking to. But because they ride the rod of Africa so much, they want to say, hey, man, he could have been part of the diaspora. You shouldn't have did that to him, man. So all of them, that's what it is, fear. Asha, can you do me a favor? Can you give me a cup of water? Slack your cut, not to be too long-winded. I don't want you to say I talk too much.
Will Matthew 18 to 17 be a good scripture
It's
for
your
that?
job to talk too much. We have 3 callers on the line.
Oh, we got 3 calls? Man, y'all got to tell Asha, I blame you. No. You're supposed to say at all costs, because you're the engineer, you're supposed to say, Cap, we got calls. That's your fault. You can still say, Cap, we got calls. I could do 2 things at once.
Just hold that L, Aisha.
Matthew 18 to 17 is a good example.
Get the call. What that say?
It says
661. Let me switch over.
Wait, hold on. Before the caller speak, read the scripture.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 17. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as a heathen man and a publican.
Now, why did you want to bring that scripture?
Because even if Thursday, whatever his name is, was not a heathen and was actually Israelite, he was still trying to support having that woman come in.
We didn't even kick him out. That's the crazy part. We didn't even kick him out because if anybody watched the video, I said he could be Israel or he not.
That's right.
I was still on the fence about it. That's what we don't know. The only reason we put him out was because he wanted to defend the damn white woman. Yeah. Salakia. You can bring the calls on now. Hey, I want to shout out Big Yasha Allah. I see him in the chat. I'll be on his TikTok lives. I appreciate you joining the live stream, but you can bring the phone calls on now.
661, you on the air.
All right, why we can't hear the calls?
Can you hear me, Cap?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you muted on the stream and talking only through the phone?
Correct.
You sure?
Positive.
It can't be all these calls now.
214-614-661.
It can't be all these calls now. You sure you talking through the
I'm absolutely positive, Cap.
We're about to find out.
214.
Don't worry, we're gonna blame Aishaya Allah for this shit. Don't worry about it.
661. 214-614.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. See, I'm not coming out that speaker.
Speaker's not on. It's not connected.
Whatever it is, don't do that. Whatever Kadazai is coming out of, I'm not coming out of. So Kadazai, you sure you're not coming through?
I'm positive, Cap. I'm watching myself light up red when I speak on
Do
the
you have the branded bridge on your phone? I mean on your computer?
Yes.
Because how you were able to come through? Because I don't hear myself on that speaker. You sure you got the output right? Talking to Aishaya Allah. Can you double check it? I ain't talking about on StreamYard. I'm talking about on that.
818.
Kadazai, can you talk again?
Check.
Can you hear me, Kadazai?
I hear you how I heard you on the show, but I don't hear you.
I'm gonna talk. Talk, I'm gonna step away for a second. Away on the mic. You hear me?
You sound far now. You're not coming through the phone. You're coming through the microphone in the room.
There's something wrong because I should be able to come through. Like me and you should be able to hear each other on the phone line. You know, like when we have the counselors.
Can we restart the phone line?
Maybe restart it. See if that do.
I shall shut everything down, log out, and then log back in, Baba Shah. No, just the phone line. Just phone line.
Yeah, just shut up. Just connect it for a second.
Yeah, kick everyone off.
They sound. Y'all sure I was frozen on the screen, or am I just sitting?
No, I see you on the screen. You can come back on the computer. Come back on the computer. How does that? You're not frozen. I see you moving.
All right, I'm back on the computer now.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I didn't hang up on the phone. I'm talking. Right, let me see. Testing 1, 2. They could probably, so they can hear me, because I can hear myself in the headphones. I'm not getting no audio out. That's why I asked you to check the audio settings. Nothing was changed since the last. But I didn't ask you to check it. Something with the audio settings, because I can hear in. So on the mic, I can hear. That's what I'm asking you to do. What the hell are you doing, man? Y'all bear with us a second. What should be the output device?
Oh, y'all don't have a mixer.
Right.
Okay, that's why. That's the problem.
So do you have to do it on your end?
Let me, if I could, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I know.
So take it from us then, and you do it.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. I'm booting y'all out on here, and then I'm gonna call in.
Nah, this ain't the FBI. Somebody that shot. That's you put that in? No.
Check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, now I'm getting a double from you. 619. Can you hear me?
You got a mixer.
619. 818.
I'm sorry, but you can't. You should be disconnected. You can not log out, but you can exit off. Kadazai has it. Mm-hmm. Or Kadazai, you should have it, right?
But they're still not unmuting. That's the issue.
My line is unmuted, right?
Your line is unmuted.
Okay, but I can hear you. I mean, even if you was doing it, shouldn't you be sharing it so that if they could try to hear it online?
True, but I should still be able to hear them even if I share the screen yet or not. And I'm not.
Because I muted my mic and I asked if you could hear me. I muted the mic that we're using for the show, and you couldn't hear me, even though I'm unmuted on the line.
This is a mutual issue. So this isn't only, the problem isn't only that y'all didn't have a mixer. The problem is also internally on here. But what's interesting is I don't know why my phone works, but every other phone will not work.
Okay, how about maybe
I have one other solution to try to check.
Go ahead, check it out, brother.
Unmute yourself, Cap, with the code.
How do I do that?
You gotta.
I know the code, but what do I have to press?
You gotta press the numbers and then pound on your phone. 214-917-818.
I don't have to do that. What's the code? You're gonna just say it out loud.
You want to just give the codes out?
Give up the dope.
Y'all
man.
don't care about
You
national
just text me
security.
the code number, brother.
Yeah.
What? You said put the pound in front of it?
Pound after,
Okay.
I believe.
Let me see.
You got it.
What about now?
You're muted.
No, I just hung up. I'm gonna call
No, you're
back.
not.
I'm sorry, got it.
That way. Y'all just would like to give up the dope.
Nah, I was waiting.
It might be time we find a new phone line. Cat,
What?
I see. Can you try talking into your cell phone? See, it's working. Yeah, now it's working. You see that? I can hear you. Yeah, and it sounds like you're coming through the phone. Well, that's because I haven't shared the phone line on the screen, but you're working. So we found the I can, yes, sir. But so we found the common denominator. And the common denominator is that you and I both added the code. And that's how.
Problem is Branded Bridge.
So I just added you to the screen. The problem is Branded Bridge.
Okay, so what I would say, try one more time while we take the callers that are on the stream, is on your side, disconnect the Branded Bridge again, log all the way out, log back in, and then see if that works. If not, we just have to do it this way.
Okay, Carter.
All right, no sweat. We might have to look into a different company too.
Yes, sir.
All right, no sweat. That's what I just said. All right, Khalazad, we're gonna talk to StreamYard.
Okay, Carter.
All right, shalom. Yavshin Shalom.
Sure.
Did I say Yavshin
I
Shalom?
like we not on the live stream together. That's Madabar, what's up, Madabar? Come on, bring Madabar on the stage, man.
You gotta unmute, sir.
Shalom.
Madabar. Hey, yeah, what's going on, Madabar?
Everything too wild, sir. Just come up here to listen, and the water to all Commanding General Hanna, all the generals, captains, officers, troopers, sisters in the school that sent up their prayers. The water to Captain Kahan, the brothers that was physically, and the brothers that was spiritually. Maria, she needed that support.
Damn right, man. I appreciate that, man. I was just talking about how much of a stalwart you are, and it's true. I don't know if you heard me saying that about you, brother.
Come on, Khan, sir. Come on, Khan. I heard you say, I named that nigga. I know. I've been telling you brothers. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. All right, so you're going to chime in as we test this out. There was another cat that was on here on the StreamYard.
Yeah.
Or maybe he got scared. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not without them having the code. It's not unmuting them. There's the regular mute is not working. 661-214. You guys got to join on StreamYard. 818 Issachar. Call back up on the StreamYard. And I just sent them a message.
And if I may, sir, Officer Madabar, your wife looks extremely well. Like if I would have not known that she was battling that, I would have never thought that she was going through all that. She looks very healthy. She looked like she looks well. You know.
Gone. Yeah, she still got a lot of steps to go through. You know, she got to do that surgery and everything else. So it's still gonna be like another year process. But the wire to all the Akim and sisters and everything that's in their support.
Most High in Christ.
There's another subject I want to get into. This Michael Beasley, man. When I tell y'all I fight back tears listening to this brother's story, man. Like, one thing I could say about my mother, she never put a bunch of niggas in our face, but I still resonated when that. Like, can you pull that video up, man? When that nigga, when he's like, my father was a real. Can you play that? Can you pull that video up? For those that don't know, Michael Beasley is an NBA basketball player drafted in the first round. I think he didn't come out. I don't think he came out in the year that LeBron and all. Let me see what year. Michael Beasley draft class. 2008 is when he came out in the draft. Drafted by the Miami Heat. So he came out number 2 in the draft. And Michael Beasley was a problem. Like, Michael Beasley was a beast, man. And to know that he was playing under those conditions, man. When the Bible says a pressure make a wise man mad, you know, like they used to vilify Michael Beasley because he was a heavy weed smoker. Nobody ever took the time to say, why is he on drugs like this? You know, when you self-medicating, that means there's a problem.
Right.
If you're an alcoholic, that means, like, y'all see I have my drink today, right? But I'm not an alcoholic in a sense, like I'm not drinking from pain. I'm drinking because I enjoy having a drink.
Relaxation.
Exactly. So when you see somebody heavily medicating themselves, rich or poor, you should ask yourself, why is he getting high? When you think about the Whitney Houstons and the Princes and the Michael Jacksons and all of these people that are heavy on drugs, you got to ask yourself, why are they getting high? You know what I noticed about 50 Cent had a song called I'm High on the Top. I'm High All the Time. First album. Do y'all know he wasn't getting high when he wrote that song?
I bet.
Do y'all know that?
Like with Future talking about popping pills and all that.
Yeah, when Future talk about popping pills, y'all know he don't pop pills
or drink lean.
Do y'all know that Future does not pop pills or drink lean?
Nope.
I do know that.
You know why? Because they know that it's bad for you to self-medicate.
Right.
So they're doing it to sell a product. But then you have people like the Whitney Houstons, like I named, that you see them on drugs. And nobody says, well, what is wrong with them? If somebody is poor and they're self-medicating, you know they'll say something is wrong with them. They'll notice, they'll know right away something is wrong with them. You know what we think of rich people when they're getting high? We think nothing is wrong with them. They're getting high because they have the money to get high. That's what they believe. So when they look at Michael Beasley and him smoking weed, they look at it like they are getting high because they're wasting their life. They don't look at it like he's just now getting it. Just imagine you're the number 2 pick in the draft. So of course there's a set contract that somebody that gets drafted at that amount, they get a certain amount of money. So when a man goes from poverty to wealth, everybody doesn't handle it well. So now if this person is getting high, nobody ever stopped to think, why is Michael Beasley messed up like this? Nobody ever thought that, and that always bothers me to this day when celebrities are out there getting high and we make fun of them and nobody ever says, man, that brother's messed up. That sister's messed up. And if somebody, like he mentioned his brother, Josh Hart, that gave him a hug, because Josh Hart saw something in Michael Beasley that nobody else saw. But Mike needed more than a hug. He needed somebody that can counsel him. He needed somebody to tell him that it's okay to get back, find your father. it's okay to maybe you're gonna have to forgive your mother for the mistakes that she made because we all under these curses. Somebody had to give him some type of comfort, and he never got it. Do you have the video?
That's when we found out my mom was been lying about us about having stage 2 cancer, and it was stage 4. And then when I went to the Lakers, we talked all day on FaceTime, me, her, and my brother, right? And then like right before the season, my brother went home. And FaceTime me, and like I was on the phone with my mom, the same shit. You know? And he showed me like the side she wasn't showing us. So like we didn't know, but like every day she would like really get up and make sure she take her morphine so she can have that phone call, right? Mm-hmm. And then
pause that.
I just go hold on.
When what he's explaining is that we be thinking that it's tough to not let people see us in our moment of weakness, health-wise. When you know to honor your mother and father, right? Anybody knows what that means? What it means to honor your mother and father?
If I could, you want to know what's so interesting?
Mm-hmm.
You said mother and father. Do you know everybody says mother and father?
And it's really father and mother. Yep. You're right. Before we get into this subject too deep, we do got a person on the stream. If we want to bring him on, his name is Jay. Want to bring Jay on? What's up, Jay? You got to unmute yourself. Can you give me some water? Wow. Jay, you got to unmute yourself. If you don't unmute yourself, man, we're going to go forward.
Can you hear me?
Why you give me
we hear you now.
I can't hear you guys. I'm not sure if it's on my end or on your guys' end.
Can you hear us now?
Jay, can you talk?
Hold on, let me pull over see what's going on with this now.
Yeah, we can hear you now, Jay.
That's probably why I needed 2 cups already. What's up, Jay?
I don't got no sound.
I can hear you, man.
He said he don't got no sound.
It seemed like it did that to me as soon as I joined the stream.
I can hear you, man. What's up? Childproof. Is it childproof? Because everybody can hear you, man.
Technical difficulties.
This ain't technical difficulties on our part. This is his part. Go ahead, kick him. Just disconnect him. Let him rejoin. No, disconnect him. Let him rejoin. So you're right, Kadazai. It is father and mother. I got to get in the habit of saying that. Zakar put me on game on that.
Likewise.
What it means, you said what?
Likewise, sir.
Mm-hmm. What it means to honor hold on. What it means to honor your mother and father is your mother, when you're born as a kid, your mother and father's life is over. That's their life is done. Like if any freedom that a man or woman had stops and ends once you have kids. The kid is born. Now your life is that kid's life because that kid has nobody else to take care of him but you. So to honor your father and mother is to give them the same honor that they gave you when you couldn't take care of yourself. So when she's on the morphine, when Michael Beasley's mother is on the morphine going through stage cancer, she's not supposed to hide that from her children. She's supposed to tell her children. It's extremely selfish when anybody that is ill, an ill condition that you know could cost your life, cost your health, etc., and not tell your loved ones. That shows a lack of faith, shows a lack of strength, and it shows a lack of love that you have for your loved one. You should want them to come around you. You should want them to build you up. You should want them to pray for you. You should want them to care for you, because the demon in you says, don't tell nobody. You know why the demon wants you to not tell nobody? So that sickness can take over you and destroy you. That's why the demon says, don't tell nobody. Because when you tell people that you have a sickness, the first thing they start doing is thinking of ways, thinking of remedies, whether they come up with some type of herb to give you, like Gentleman Hyman was talking about, whether they come with some medical condition, some doctor, whatever it is that you ever notice, and this is what everybody can resonate with. You ever notice when you finally decide to tell somebody something that you was keeping to yourself, they give you some advice that you say to yourself, man, I wish I would have told you sooner. It could be something small. It ain't even got to be nothing major. You be like, nah, I didn't want to burden you with my problems. But when you start telling them the problem, and they start saying, man, if you'd have told me this, I would have did blah, blah, blah. But you're like, damn, I wish I would have said something to you. That's how you know it's a demon. You know it's a demon because demon keeps you away from family. Angels bring you to the family. The Most High brings you to the family. So when you're going through something and something says, keep it to yourself and don't tell nobody, just always remember that's a demon. So when that mother is doing that to what that mother is doing to Michael Beasley, is destroying him even further, because for a child that never got love from his father, trying to get love from his mother, separates from his mother because she kept him from his father. They find out that his mother is ill and she kept it from him. It destroys that child even further. Nobody ever thinks about who they affect by their actions. They only think about themselves because they're so damn selfish. And that was Michael Beasley's mother. She was extremely selfish. We do got these people on stream. If you want to try to bring them on, all right? You can bring them on, Kadazai. You can bring Jay first, Shah.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you guys now.
You can hear us now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had a quick question about because I know you guys say we should keep the laws, but as far as the punishments go for breaking the laws, is that something that you think the people should serve out, or is that something that would be a judgment for, Jesus or for the Father in the end times?
I don't understand I don't understand what you mean.
So so a Christian would say we don't have to keep the law, correct?
Right.
And now you guys say we should keep the law, and I'm asking if we are breaking the law, and we see that there are some punishments in the Bible. Are we to serve out these punishments, the people who break the law willingly, or is it something that we shouldn't interfere with?
You saying we should go out and stone adulterers?
Not necessarily, but
then what you saying?
So, I'll just give you an example that is recent. There was a man who, he in Texas, it's been going a little bit viral because he kidnapped a little girl, a FedEx driver, and did some horrible things to her. So, I just wanted to ask is because they're debating if he should get the death penalty. Now, is that something? Because Christians will say you got to forgive people and turn the other cheek and this and that.
Are you talking about that David cat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, I'm sorry, not that young man. This is a white man, a FedEx driver. He took a little girl, like a child, and kidnapped her, and killed her, and did unalived her, and did some bad things to her. And I'm saying, because Christians, I don't like it when they say you shouldn't give someone like that the death penalty. But excuse me, but I'm sorry, like somebody like that, he's got to go, because that's that's not a good. I don't know. Like if there's somebody that needs to get out of here early, that's somebody that needs to get out of here. And I don't know if y'all could shed some light. I'm not sure because I'm still learning. I just wanted to see what was the way to go about something like that.
All right, so Cap, you mind?
No, go ahead, get that.
So here's how you got to look at it, right? There's definitely people who deserve death penalty offenses, right? You're familiar with the woman that was caught in adultery?
Yes.
So she should have been put to death for what she did, right?
Correct.
So what did Christ say?
He said, "Who has not yet sinned can cast the first stone." And I don't want to go. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I didn't want to go off topic, but I mean, I guess this is like nitpicky. But if there was somebody there who had not sinned, I know the point is everybody has their own sins. But if there was somebody that had not sinned, would he have intervened in them casting a stone at her, or is that not the point of the? Am I looking too deep into that?
So Christ was the only one who could have. You know what I'm saying? Christ was the only one who actually could have stoned her, but instead, what did he say? Well, first of all, I mean, he did say, "All right, stone her. You throw the first one." But they couldn't because they were convicted on their own. When she had no accuser, what'd he say?
He didn't condemn her, but he told her to go and sin no more.
Right. So we're in a time period right now where people got to change their lives. Right now, does that mean that judgment doesn't come? Like here's what's going to happen. Right. The system, you know what I'm saying, is putting whatever penalty you're saying. Right.
Right. The jury's in if they're going to do a death penalty for the man.
So who's really signing his death warrant?
That would be the probably like the justice system.
Okay, the scripture says a bird don't fall out the sky unless the Most High ordains it. So if judgment came down in that court system and he gets the death penalty, who really sentencing him to death?
The Most High.
So what you got to realize is the scripture says don't concern yourself with the affairs of the world. It also says that they that are without the law are a law unto themselves, meaning we don't have a Levitical priesthood who can come and act out the judgment. But we do have certain things that we can absolutely police amongst ourselves. Now, somebody does something to a certain extreme, they got to get put out from amongst us. The Lord gonna deal with them after that. Internally, we got to police ourselves. Internally, we got to make sure that we're not eating pork, crab, shrimp, lobster, lying, stealing, abusing each other, whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? Like there's going to be judgments that we perform and there's judgments that the Lord performs. As far as what they're doing, that's their business. Like, listen, man, let America run itself how it wants to run itself because it's running itself into the damn ground. America's supposed to be a Christian country. Do they got gay marriage legal?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's a joke. Their system is a joke. But when a sodomite gets AIDS, who gives it to him?
Another sodomite.
Yeah. Okay. And where does where does that judgment or that evil actually come from?
I'm not sure.
It comes from the Lord, brother. Like the Lord said that if you wanted to abuse yourself with mankind, he said that even your blood would pursue thee. What type of disease is AIDS? It's a blood-borne disease.
Right.
Just because we can't go stone them or act out judgment, here's what we can do. You cannot come in here and be a homosexual. You cannot come in here and be a drug dealer. You cannot come in here and be an adulterer or an adulteress. We don't allow that in here. And guess what would happen if we found out? We would kick you out and send you to those dry places. And guess what you would do? You would do it until the Lord gave you AIDS. I don't care what Christians do. I don't care like I care about Christians changing their lives and becoming Israelites. But as far as what America and Christianity and whoever the hell is doing in this country, they're doing that onto their own destruction. We have to return unto the Lord. We have to gather ourselves together. And once we gather ourselves together, guess what we do? We police ourselves under God's law. Because if the Lord wants to judge you, guess what he gonna do? Whether it's by you getting hit by a bus, whether it's you being put in the court system, whether it's him letting you stroke out, doesn't he have the power to do that?
That's right.
Let them do what they listen. Okay, if you got a moral code, right? If you believe it's wrong to do heroin, would you do heroin?
I wouldn't.
If America made heroin legal and you believe it's wrong to do it, would you do it?
I wouldn't.
So do their laws matter?
No.
You just need a moral code.
I got you. Thank you.
I hope that clears that for you.
Yeah, that sure did. And thank you for answering that. It's Katazan, I believe, correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
You actually said it right. Interesting.
Thank you. I've been watching a few videos, and I wanted to ask you because
kid.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if you still had the King James Verified book up for sale.
I do. Captain Isaiah called me.
What I tell you, Katazan. What I tell you, Katazan.
Cap called me, checked me about that last night. I'm taking an inventory. I'm uploading it into the system. But Lord willing, by tomorrow evening, I'll have a link ready for stores. So I'm getting it together.
Where would you post that link at? So if just in case I can be prepared.
Captain Zarek will have it. I'll have it. We'll post it in the lives, and it will be in the TikTok shop.
Okay. All right. Appreciate that.
No sweat. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you. I got no more questions. I don't know if there's anyone else that needs to get on, but I'm gonna just step back and listen to you guys.
No sweat. Most High Christ. I'm gonna put you in the back, and we're gonna bring Yeshaya Y.
Hey, shalom, captains.
Shalom. What's happening?
Hey, yo, I got a question. So, to one of y'all previous discussions about like honor your father and mother. Now, could you give like a more in-depth explanation or how that would be seen out as? Because I know a lot of Christians will say, well, honoring your parents is like not cussing at them or, doing something that they wouldn't like, or is it just simply like, as you said, like, or doing something at their lowest and trying to help them, like how does that look like?
Cap,
you got it. I didn't hear the whole question. Ashayala was talking to me.
How do you honor your mother and father? What does it really look like?
Honor your father and mother.
Oh, Salakia. Damn, man. See that? But we're brainwashed.
Hey, you got your Bible with you?
Salakia, no, I don't.
How are you gonna come on a live stream, ask a biblical
question? I know. Hey, it's on me.
I bet. What did he say? What antisocial say? What did he say? No, that's the. If you go to Mark the 7th chapter, right? Remember in Mark the 7th chapter when they was getting mad at the disciples because they didn't wash their hands before they ate, right?
Right.
And then Christ cut them. This is in Mark 7:7. It says, howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines of the commandment of men. But laying aside the commandments of God, ye hold the traditions of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And he said unto them, full well you reject the commandments of God. Verse 10, for Moses said, honor thy father and thy mother, and whoso curseth father or mother, let him die to death. But ye say, if a man say to his father or mother, it is Corban, that is to say, a gift, by whatsoever thou mightest be profited by me, ye shall be free. So what the Pharisees were saying, they created a commandment that they didn't have to honor their father and mother, and that the father and mother should be privileged by whatever assistance they gave. Because to honor your mother and father is to take care of them like they took care of you. So when you're born as a kid, it is your parents' job to clothe you, to feed you, to educate you, teach you the commandments of God. That's their job. As they get older, they're gonna lose their faculties. So the strength that the strength that you had at 30, you're not gonna have at 51. You're not gonna have at 61. You're not gonna have at 71. Eventually, you're going to need help. And the first line of people that are supposed to help you are your children. So when the father gets that old age and he needs some assistance, that's what the children are for. When the mother gets old age and she needs assistance, that's what the children are for. That's what honor your mother and father means. Most people think honor your mother and father means celebrating Christmas and Mother's Day and Father's Day and all that. That's against the laws of God. Honor your mother and father is taking care of them like they took care of you. That's what that means.
Okay. Man, I had another question, but I just lost my mind. All right. Here it is. So, for those brothers and sisters out there, right, that are in a that were conceived through an interracial relationship, whether of course, father being an Israelite and a mother being those are not of our people. How should we go about conducting these relationships with them, especially for those on that side of the family? What is the best way to conduct ourselves that way?
If your mother's a heathen, what should you do?
Yes.
You should honor your damn mother.
No. I'm agreeing with that, but I'm just saying, like, just not just only just like the mother, of course, but I'm saying like with her side of with their side of the family, right?
The law don't say honor her side of the family. The law say
no.
I'm telling you.
No. I'm not saying I'm agreeing with honoring her. I'm not saying
what you do with the rest of the side of the family, that's up to you.
Okay.
There ain't no law that say you got to honor the great grandmother, the uncles, the cousins.
No,
ain't no law that. Now, if there was a law that said that, then that's what you would have to do. But there ain't no law that says that. The law only states you got to honor your mother and father. So if your daddy slept with a damn heathen, and that's your mama, love your mama. We would never tell you to hate your mama. You came out of her vagina.
Yeah, right.
That's right. She nursed you. She cared for you. So honor your mother.
Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. I would just morally just not as the honoring part of like the family, I just like how to conduct it, but you say, deal however you feel as so. Okay, that's okay. I just wanted just a clarification on that. But okay, I understand. All right. Sorry, can you hear me?
Okay, good. Yeah, I hear you now. You said you understood.
Okay. All right. That's it. I appreciate it.
You sure that's it?
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. At least I had while y'all was having the conversation.
Nah, no sweat, man.
All right. Shalom.
Yo. What's up, Judah?
What's up, Cat?
All right.
Man, y'all trip on here tonight, boy. You got caught aside. I said let him stroke out. I don't know what's going on tonight, man.
Said caught aside what?
When caught aside made the comment said let him stroke out. Oh.
Sorry.
I said, I see Cotton's got his new setup in that setup. He look like a little Israelite, one of Israelite apologetic guys tonight. So maybe you slipped up a little bit, bro. I showed him mercy, man.
Oh, okay.
Now, what's up, Cotton's bro? What's going on with you, Chief?
What's up?
Yeah, man. I was just an Israelite calling in tonight, man. First time calling in. I just had a question I wanted to ask. If you was if you had a demon on you, and then can I go to an Israelite school to get the demon exercise off of me?
What?
If I had a demon, I'm calling because I don't know the answer to this question. So I'm calling if I had a demon upon me, can I come to an Israelite school to get the demon exorcised off of me? Like an exorcism.
Like what type of demon?
I say a gambling demon.
Who?
A gambling.
Yeah, you can come and get an exercise off you.
How much that cost?
Why would you say cost?
Oh, my bad. I was asking.
Everybody should pay their tithes. You know, that's law. You know,
right.
Not eating pork is a law. Not being a homosexual is a law. And paying tithes is a law.
Right.
We pay tithes in here.
Now, if I bring in, you say pay tithes. So now if I bring in a couple cases of corn and some heads of lettuce, I'm good?
Yeah. Bring your corn. Long as it's 10% of what you earn, so you better be a grower of lettuce.
Okay.
You better be a grower of corn. If you got a farm and you grow corn, we can use that corn. Kataza, what you growing down there in San Antonio? Where you at, Kataza?
I'm in San Antonio. I got cilantro. I got arugula, broccoli, kale.
So if Kataza gave 10% of that cilantro, we taking that 10% of cilantro. So if you want to bring corn, it better be your job.
But you know what, Cat?
What's up?
I don't just grow and give vegetables. I grow for profit. And then after all my expenses, and then after I make my profit, you know what I do with that profit? Because if plants go bad, you got to sell the plants. You know what I do, Cap? I take my increase and give 10% because that's how commerce works.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got one more question for y'all. You know, because I knew y'all was gonna answer that easy thing, man. I was messing around with them questions, but I got a serious question now. We got a lot of people got this argument now that if you saved, you always saved. You can't lose the Holy Spirit. So what do y'all say about that? Can a person lose the Holy Spirit if they've been saved?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you show that book, chapter, verse, Cat?
You can show that all throughout the Bible. You can show with King Saul. The first example of losing the Holy Spirit is when King Saul disobeyed God's commandment. Mm-hmm. When he did not take all of the Amalekites, it says the Spirit of the Lord left him and a demon came on him.
How
you can speak. You said what?
How would you show that in the New Testament?
I was going to get to the New Testament. In the New Testament, Peter gives an example of a dog turned into his vomit. Why is he saying that?
You asking me?
Yes.
Oh, the dog coming to the vomit. That would be if I had I'm not too sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna read 2 Peter. This is 2 Peter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse. It's a couple of verses up to answer your question directly. I'm gonna start at verse 18. It's 2 Peter 2 and 18. It says, "For when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they allure through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness. Those that were clean escape from them who live in error. While they promise them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption. For of whom a man is overcome, of the same is he brought in bondage. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. For it had been better for them to not have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire." That's Peter giving a warning. You know, Christ gave a warning of that too.
Well, you lose the Holy Spirit.
The parable, you say it again, Judah?
You said what? That you could lose the Holy Spirit?
Yeah, when you read the parable of the sower, do you know what the parable of the sower is?
I agree with you on that.
The parable of the sower, everybody that comes into the truth, what are they? They are born again.
Right.
And that parable of the sower show you how some fall on good ground, stony ground, top of the ground. So they all are clean, but then the cares of the world choke them up.
Yeah, the whatever ground they fall on, they're gonna fall on rich ground.
Exactly. So and they only endure for a time. But while they're enduring, you know who this is good for? Them dumbass groups like GMS. GMS was the group that started the 2/3 gonna burn.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how many GMS niggas considered themselves saved and called everybody else 2/3, and then them GMS niggas they would leave, and then now they are part of the 2/3 that they once was talking about. That's an example. And that's why we should never boast of being anything except servants. We are servants of the Most High. That's like in Philippians, the 2nd chapter, when let me just grab this real fast. This is Philippians 2. It's like one of my favorite scriptures. Philippians 2, when it says 2 and 7, when it says, but made himself of no reputation, but took upon him the form of a servant, and he was made in the likeness of men. And being found fashioned as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. So nobody is saved. In Matthew 24:13, it says, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. That's what it says. So unless, like, if they pass away in the truth, then they have endured into the end. If Christ returned and you're still in the truth, you have endured to the end. But nobody is saved. Nobody.
Right. I believe now. I can agree with you that because I think you was in a room we had that conversation where they were saying that the earth was still on actual pillars. I know y'all don't. I know y'all probably don't teach in y'all school where the earth is actually sitting on pillars. But I always say the pillars would be Israel, and the earth, and the Most High put the world on Israel as a like that rulership, that leadership, where everybody got to follow us and do as what we do. You know what I mean? And serve us. That's why I say those pillars are, because without us, there's no world.
Yeah, the pillars of ISUBK, you ask me.
I knew you was about to say that, bro. I knew you was about to say that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you besides that. Mm-hmm.
Bro, I knew you about to say that, bro. I knew you about to say that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But then you had to, but that's kind of adding to the word, because you would have to place ISUPK in ancient days, and it's not though. So
you said what? I would have to do what?
Hold on, can you hear me, Cat? It was like a little.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was saying, if you saying that those pillars were ISUPK, you would have to show ISUPK existing during that time that this was that was written.
You said I would have to show what? You said I would have to show that ISUBK was consistent during that, existing during that time. Hey, fix your connection.
Everything is with God, bro. No, I said everything is with God.
Your mic sound bad. Judy, your mic sound real bad. Judy, we might have to move you down or disconnect you so you can come back up. Bring up Yatazar. That's a real nigga right there. What's up, Yatazar?
Hey, shalom out of one, yum y'all about Shem y'all Shabrakadam. What's going on out of one yum? What's your Shagapon?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Everything solid, sir. Everything solid. I got something for Israel, if I may, sir.
Go ahead, get busy.
No sign Christ, sir. I got a special going on right now. Yataza Apparel. It's a raffle. All right. It's 5 prizes. You got the first
5?
prize. 5. 5. And not only that, you cannot lose. Even if you're not one of the 5, you still cannot lose. I'm gonna explain. So the tickets are $10, right? The first prize is an all leather jacket, right? An all 12 tribe leather jacket. The second prize, y'all can see behind me, it's a Letterman jacket, right? The third prize, the second is the Letterman jacket. The third prize is a silver piece, right? The Dawada with the chain. The fourth prize is the gold-plated Dawada with the chain. And the fifth prize is what's the fifth prize, Ashar? Is the scarf. Is the scarf, the 12 tribe scarf, right? So those are the 5 prizes. If you do not win, by the way, which is going to be on May 7th, live on Cross the Line Radio. All right. The raffle is gonna be on May 7th, live on Cross the Line Radio. If you do not win, whatever amount you put towards the tickets will go off on a jacket. All right. So let's say if you order 5 raffle tickets, that's $50. So if you do not win, if you're not one of the 5 winners, that $50 is gonna be deducted if you put a pre-order for a 12 tribes jacket, Letterman or leather. Can y'all hear me?
How about them Letterman jackets like the one I got?
Con, both of them. The Letterman is the second prize. The all leather is the first prize. Con. So
That's
the
what's
raffle.
up. Hey, do I got to give up anything?
If you got to give up anything,
do I got to give anything?
You tore out about the one. You tore out. You know, third generation.
Hey, where can they go to get the raffle tickets again?
They gotta hit me up. They gotta hit me
you
up.
Ain't got no post on, you ain't got no post on the internet. You ain't got.
I do. I got it on Facebook. You gotta hit me up on Facebook. Remember,
you put the link in the back
chat.
See, like this, what I mean. Like if you were skilled, you'd have had the link in the private chat already. We'd have been putting the link. My moderators would have been putting it all throughout. They'd click the link. Boom. You want them to get to the raffle, but you ain't giving them no link to get to the raffle. Like we trying to get to the raffle.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the
like,
link.
What's happening? Can we get the raffle link, brother?
I'm gonna give him the link right now. They just gotta message me directly.
No, man. Give us the link.
Chat.
Put the link in the back chat, man. So I can
they have to call me directly, out of one, because the way
wait, slow down. This is ISBK. This is all of our problem as a whole. You think calling you is gonna get people involved? No, don't do that. Just give that link and let everybody come to the link. Like 500 to 1,000 people could click that link right now, but 500 to 1,000 people can't call you right now. Right. So can we get the link?
There's no link. There's no link, out of one.
Then what I want you to do is create a link. And this is what I'm going to do, because I love to support my brothers. Create the link tonight. Send me the link and give me a write-up of what you want me to say. I'm going to make a commercial for you and put the link in the commercial.
Cut out of one cuz, right? I'll work on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. So we can get this raffle right. $10 donation so you can get you a scarf, leather jacket, and the leather jackets is fire.
Yeah.
I got like 4 of them bitches, man. Them leather jackets is fire.
The chain is heavy.
The chain is heavy. Now it ain't a yacht chain. You know what? Listen, when it's a yacht chain, it's something special.
But it is a Yatazar apparel chain.
It is a Yatazar apparel special chain, but we need to get Yatazar apparel out to the masses, and we need links for that.
And
I need
if
to
I
work
may,
on that link tonight. Go ahead, if you may.
If I may, I don't want. You know, somebody just asked a question. What about the Etsy? I actually have a site on Etsy, but the thing is that Yatazar Salakia, so Yatazar apparel is not for everybody. You know, it's just not. You know, maybe one day, you know, I'll open it up for everybody. It's just not for everybody. That's why it's limited. You know, you got to hit me up, because I don't want anybody out there with ISUBK 12 Tribes jacket on. If you want a jacket from Yataza Apparel, you hit me up. I'll make something special.
And
for
create a Facebook link page because you can control it better that way.
Cut out of what cut.
Listen, man. This when we was talking about the mothers and the fathers, listen, y'all gotta hit me up. Listen, I'm the plug. If you want to know how to promote your shit, I try to tell people, use me, man. I'll put you on. Listen, create a Facebook link. Like you right with the Etsy shit, I get it, because you don't want no fake ass person wearing your shit. I get it, right? Create a Facebook page with a link. And then when they click that link, you have more control because you'll see directly with that link who it is. But if you don't have a link, most people won't know a number to contact you. But that link, you get that link acceptable. And what I go live every day every other day at least. For the month of May, I'm going live for 31 days, the whole month of May. So when you create that link, I'm gonna give it to my moderators when I go live, and they'll be posting that link periodically all through the live stream. So you can give a direct link where you can control exactly who's asking for the jacket, who's asking for the chain, and then that'll help you a little more. All right.
Cut out of what cut.
Like right now, if you're looking in the chat, my moderators done grabbed and posted the Yatazar Bun Lawyer. They done put your page all through there already. My moderators don't play, man. I got the baddest motherfucking moderators in the world, man. You know what I learned? Give women a job. Most of my moderators, let me tell you what I learned. Most of my moderators are females. And them motherfuckers work. You know how much they love to say, Cap, I posted the links for you, daddy. No, I don't want to go that far. Cap, I posted the links for you. The links is up. Is there any other links you want me to post? They do it. I'm telling you. Just trying to put you on game. Now, whether you utilize it or not, that's on you.
Game from Captain Cesare.
Listen, man. I can give you the game. I can't help you use it, but I can give you the game. So I can. Is there anything else you have to say?
Right. And also, the 12 Tribes Generation 3 is gonna be coming out, Lord willing, by the ISUBK headquarters cookout. In Philly, we're gonna have them. The third generation. Right now, we got Generation 1 and Generation 2. Generation 3 is coming out this fall, Lord willing. All right, just hit me up for your pre-orders.
Hey, what's gonna be different on the Generation 4, man? See, you smart. You a smart nigga. You a smart nigga. He's a smart
Generation
nigga.
3. No,
but you just mentioned Generation 4, right?
Nah, Generation 3. We got 2 generations out right now.
So what's gonna be different on the Generation 3, man?
You gotta wait to see it. So
that's what he do to me, man. That's what he do. That's how he get my money. Every generation, y'all get my money.
Hey, you get my money out of one, I get your money. That's how we balance it out.
That's how we keep the system going, man.
Exactly.
That's how we keep the system going. Okay, I'm gonna sell you 400. Okay, I got you. And then next thing you know, y'all just start selling me some money. That's how it works.
And you know what's crazy too, Otto? What's crazy I'll be like, yo, Cap, I owe you that money. You be like, man, that's why I love the truth, because I forgot about it. And he vice versa.
Yatazar told me, I forget, was it like $200-something?
Cuz,
I forgot that Yatazar owed me $200. I forgot all about it. I just forgot about it. Yatazar come to me talking about, I owe you about $200. I said, damn. Because if I was in the world, you would have just, I got over that nigga.
Word up, Otto. And at the Passover, you came and you just pull out a stack. I'm not gonna say how much it was, but you just pull out a stack, and here I'm like, oh man, I forgot about that.
That's how it works. I tell brothers, because every time, it's interesting you say that, because like when we had the whole Passover event and brothers was buying, and sisters, they would pay it with the Zelle or Cash App, and then they would show me the phone. I'd be like, please, like, you disrespected me showing me the phone. I don't need to see the phone that you cash at me. Now, when I'm in the world, I need to see all that shit. But in the truth, it's like, it's such a beautiful thing where I never have to see the Cash App receipt. I don't have to see the Zelle receipt. I don't have to see none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the beauty of the truth. But in the world, it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but get that. I would say definitely get that link out.
We on that note, I just want to say this last part, right? There's a brother, I can't remember who it was. The brother hit me up about 2 days ago. What happened is that he purchased something from me. He paid me through Cash App. And you know, sometimes Cash App asks you to accept the money, right? And I didn't accept it. And I think after 10 days, it bounced back. So the brother hit me up. He's like, yo, Yaltazar, the money bounced back. You know, that I purchased something from you. Like, where can I send it? You know, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. You know,
definitely, man.
became under commanding General Yohana. Like this shit right here, so like it for my language, is just supernatural. You're not gonna find this in the world.
Yeah,
you know,
you're not.
It's brotherhood. It might seem small, but this is the brotherhood that's really gonna get us out of this
It's
hell.
the best thing that ever happened to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians out.
God, Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. And I'm gonna just let Israel know this fall we going to Haiti. We going back to Haiti. All right. We're gonna be in DR. We're going to Haiti. We're gonna push this truth to our people. Just hit me up, brothers who want to come through. And that's it, out of one, young.
No sweat, I appreciate it.
Most High in Christ. Appreciate you, out of one. Y'all bashim y'all shabrakathum.
Yabashim shabrakathum. All right, who else we got? Come on, now, Shah.
We got the Cajun Wizard.
You gonna bring him on the stage?
I don't know.
How y'all brothers doing? What's up, Cap?
What's up, man?
What's up, dude? You like
Man, how y'all brother?
Cajun mean like you spicy?
Well, I say Cajun because my big mama and my mama and my mother's side of the family, they from the bayou, bro, like the swamp, Louisiana. I grew up in Texas though. You know my twin.
Okay.
You just did a show with my cousin Jeff in Dallas, Joker.
Joker? Okay.
Yeah, you know my brother the one who called you Body Bag Cap.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's my boy right there. He's like,
yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
Yeah, Jeff bought that building from me. Yeah, well, I got love for you, bro. Like for sure.
Yeah, I love Jeff back, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's my family, my blood family, same DNA.
Okay.
Man, I ain't gonna take up too much time, man. I'm gonna say this for sure. Man, you got me through some hard times. I was the one who called you when I was bedridden eating shrimp. I don't know if you remember because you talk to 1,000 people a day. But I had spoke to you when I was eating shrimp one day, and I was like, man, you told me about this shrimp shit and etc. I don't mean to use profanity on your podcast because but I had a quick question, man. I've been bodybuilding, man, for the past like 6 years, and it's some people that I've been in the gym with, and of course, a lot of them, they Christian or whatever. I'm assuming, and out of the blue, Christmas came up,
right?
And I tried to run with the knowledge that I learned from you and a couple more Israelite brothers, but I kind of felt like I lost a debate that I didn't hit them hard enough because, of course, I brought up Nimrod. I brought up Samirius, son of Cush, and Samirius, I guess, and I could be saying it wrong, but when Cush had passed, Samirius was supposed to have a sexual relationship with her own son, and they created Tammuz. But the only scripture I could come up with to hit him with was Jeremiah 10:2-4.
Right.
And it kind of seemed like it wasn't enough. So any kind of scriptures in the word.
Why wasn't that enough? Why wasn't that enough for Christmas?
I mean, I guess how it panned out, because I was like, man, well, it say don't follow the way of the wicked or the heathen, and it got the whole cutting tree down custom and etc. But they was like, well, where does it says Nimrod in the Bible was born December 25th, and I couldn't pinpoint that out. That's why I felt like I kind of got, I kind of took an L.
Well, I think the first thing I would tell you, what would you think? The first reason I would tell you failed is because you're not in here. That's the first thing I would tell you. Like, even if it was me, when I was a young man coming into the truth, I remember when I first was coming into the truth, I think I was a trooper, and I'm on Facebook and I'm battling these GMS niggas, battling them back to back, blah, 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 blah. And I will never forget, man, General Haas hit me up and he was like, General Hyman wants you to come to class early on Monday. He wants you to come to class. I think class was normally at 6. He wanted me to come in at 5. And I'm thinking he want me to come in because I did something good. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm getting this officer's test or some shit like that. And when I got in there that Monday and I'm sitting with him, he tells me about the Facebook post and the battling I've been doing and told me how I was trash and how I was not supposed to be doing that because as a trooper, we have rules. You're not authorized to teach, you're not authorized to do none of those things. So I didn't think I did that bad, but I was out of order. And so a lot of times we think that we could take the information that we have and then go be the Christian. That's not why we win. We win because we're under orders of the Most High. Because Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, I don't bring up Nimrod. Whenever anybody talk about Christmas to me, I don't mention Nimrod or Ceramyces and whoever he slept with. I don't bring up none of that. I just describe that Christmas tree. That Christmas tree is all you got to say is that Christmas tree is in Jeremiah, the 10th chapter. And when you read Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, you show that Christmas tree, then just ask them, why are you putting a tree in your house that you say is about Jesus, but we're reading in Jeremiah, the 10th chapter? Now, when you don't put a deity on it, now they can't talk about Nimrod because you ain't talking about Nimrod. You just talk about this tree. You talk about this tree that they got to cut down, that they got to fasten with posts, that they decorate. Now you got to ask them, then make them answer. Why are you decorating this tree that you say is about Jesus? And we can read it right here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think that. I honestly, I think that's where I messed up at because I brought him up. First, I kind of brought up as far as like, you know, what it says. Okay, sheep was tended to flock and grazing, and it snowed in Jerusalem. And like the wicked image of Caesar Borgia and getting painted by Leonardo da Vinci and etc. But I didn't word everything right. It's like, you know, I knew the knowledge, and I heard y'all present the knowledge and feed us.
You wasn't trained.
Yes, sir.
Like this is a serious job. I always tell people, like, let's say if you was good at basketball, right? Let's say if you was good at basketball, you in the rec center, you dunking on niggas, hitting the threes, you getting the assists, you doing all that. Could you say you in Houston? Where you say you're in Texas?
I'm in Dallas.
So let's say as good as you would be in basketball, could you walk into the Dallas Mavericks team and join their team?
No, sir.
You couldn't do that because as good as you are at basketball, the Dallas Mavericks don't know you because you didn't come up in college or the CBA or any of the G leagues that they have where they can observe you and watch you and teach you how they do things in their league. So it's no different than with the Bible. The Bible requires you to be taught, trained, raised, disciplined, given the spirit, given the character, given the nature. All those things apply when it comes to the Bible too. Now, I wouldn't put you in the category of trying to teach because, like you said, you was just at the gym working out with your partners and they just happen to bring up that subject. So I ain't putting you in the category of out there trying to teach, but that opportunity shows you that you might want to get up in this body out because what that opportunity shows you is that at a moment's notice, you might have to defend the word of the Lord. And if you want to take defending the word of the Lord serious, you want to get up in the body of the word of the Lord so that you can do it. No different than if the Dallas Mavericks say, well, you ain't in this league, you ain't in that league. If you serious about it, you're going to say to the Dallas Mavericks organization, well, how do I get in the G League? And if they say, well, you get in the G League by signing this, and they might give you a 5-day contract, or they might give you a 10-day contract, and you got to prove yourself. You know what you're going to do to prove yourself? You ain't going to drink. You ain't going to smoke. You're going to make sure you get up. You're going to train. You're going to do all the shit that you got to do. Well, getting up in here is the same thing. So you're gonna get in all black. You're gonna go to class. You're gonna make your check-ins. You're gonna do all these things because you want to show us the same way you would show the Dallas Mavericks that you're serious about this work. So that would be what my advice would be to you, so that in the future, you don't feel slighted in a conversation like that.
Yes, sir. Man, thanks, Cap. Man, y'all have a blessed one, man. Thank you guys for keep doing what y'all doing, man.
No sweat. Before you go, do you want the number for Dallas? Because we got a school in Dallas.
Yeah. Man, say, look, I got my pen. Look, I got my pen and pad right here, brother.
Got you. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, it's 469-671-9634. That's the number for Dallas.
679-671-9634.
469-671-9634.
Okay.
All right.
Man, thanks, Cap. Say, man, y'all brothers keep doing what y'all doing, man. I respect y'all, man. I've been following you for a long time, man. Love you guys, man. I'm finna be in the comments, man.
Right.
Y'all have a blessed one. Thank you, Cap. And then also thank you. I be forgetting your name so much, bro, because you got a tricky name, man. Katazai. Thank you, man.
No sweat. Shalom, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. This is 12:14, Katazai.
Oh yeah, it's 11 here.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to keep going, by all means, keep going.
We cool, Cap. The water for showing up to pick up your mail tonight.
Listen, man. Y'all gotta admit, Katazai was all dull and shit. Yeah, y'all. We here for Cross the Line Radio. You know what I mean? Southern Poverty Law Center. I said, man, look at this cool ass thing. He was acting real light skinned.
Me?
Like he was all smooth. Yeah, you was acting light skinned. You was acting all smooth. Like, yeah, they know me up in here, man. I ain't gotta really do too much. I'm gonna just tell them I'm Captain Katazai, blah, 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 blah. I had to come in and be a little hype.
I was tired, but you know what though? When the callers came in, I woke up.
You did.
That was the Lord. I'm gonna make a clip with you, Jay. That was a good question. It was the Lord.
But we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Until next week, Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel.